Boys, I got something I want to talk about.
All right.
There is a fucking Navy lieutenant.
There's probably more than one, but
who
go ahead.
Shit talked a bunch of fucking enlisted guys
over their housing.
He sent a letter. Did you read the letter?
Yeah, it was pretty rowdy.
Holy fuck.
Enlisted Navy guys?
I haven't heard anything.
He was talking
about
shit
this,
about enlisted Navy guys, but he's basically said that they're fucking, he's like, they're savages, there's sexual assault everywhere. I have a good-looking family. This is a quote. I have a good-looking family, and they don't need to be exposed to the savagery that happens in the enlisted housing area. And I'm an officer. I'm an officer. I should be around my own kind.
He should be living in the officer side.
Right, but that's the thing, is that you have to preface it with, this guy wrote this letter because he arrived at his new unit to take command of the unit and was put in housing on the the enlisted section of base.
Right.
And then wrote this fucking entitlement letter.
Tell me which does anybody know which school he came from?
Maybe nobody just
was it
likes
Annapolis or like where do they teach this?
Oh, I have no idea.
This kind of
that's a
holier
good question.
Here's the thing, though,
holier than now.
all this fucking
bullshit.
like hate though. What's weird to me?
Where did he post the letter?
He sent it to the fucking housing office.
So and then who leaked it?
One of the housing people read it and was like, "Fuck this guy."
Now, how many times has this place been toilet papered and egged? That's
His
all I
place?
want to know. Because if I saw it and I was an enlisted guy that lived next door, I'm like, fuck you, sir.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck you.
Yeah, like that shit's on, bro.
You're getting a pro mask and combat boots streak by your block daily.
Yep.
All I can think about is
in formation.
Average duty station.
Everybody's doing it.
Average duty station is 3 years. Like that's the average. Some are a little longer, some are a little shorter, whatever. But average duty station time is 3 years. That means that dude.
You pissed off everybody.
You pissed off everybody. Yeah, like week one, day one, you were like, fuck everybody.
Yep.
You've got 3 years.
You know what else? You know how long the fucking housing list was when I was in?
Oh, Jesus.
So
my God.
I guarantee they took a house that belonged to a fucking lower enlisted.
Yep.
And
gave it to
he
him.
jumped the fucking line. So they should kick his ass fucking right out of housing.
Now,
Because some married NCO that should have gotten that house is now having to go live on the economy or whatever so that dude can take it.
Do you believe that he wrote the letter? Or do you believe he was influenced by his wife to write the letter?
He wrote the letter.
Really?
You got to keep in mind, dude, this is going to be, because he was like a 2LT. Like he's brand fucking new.
No.
Just came out of school.
He's an LT. He's an LT in the Navy. So
That's
he's
like
an
a
03.
captain.
Oh, he's an 03.
Okay.
So he's an
Okay,
03.
but even then, so
here's the
let's
worst part, though. This is what makes it worse. He's prior service. He's prior enlisted army.
Oh, fuck this guy.
Right?
I didn't know that.
That's
part.
what makes it
Fuck
worse.
What
this
was
guy.
his job in the army?
I don't know. Pogue as fuck, I'm sure. But still, it's like,
hey.
sorry, guy. But like this dude was like supply. All right. Like he would have to be like
Clerk.
Yeah, he was a clerk of some sort.
I became an officer, so I didn't have to live in this fucking shithole.
Yeah, right.
That's actually kind of what it said.
That's
he was Army enlisted, and then he became a Navy officer. I guarantee Navy housing, just in general, is times 10 better than any Army housing.
Right.
I don't know if that's true.
Okay.
Actually, if you want the best Army housing, you got to go to the really, really old posts.
You got to go to the flagships
Because they have like
No, you have to go to
houses.
you have to go to like Fort Riley, Kansas.
Yeah.
Because it was all these giant limestone plantation homes that were built to live out in the middle of fucking nowhere. So then they just updated all of them.
That's kind of dope.
So now when you move into those, it's these like giant screened in wraparound porches and like, because they've been there forever.
Yeah. All I know is this guy can fucking go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Any of the modern posts where they keep building them, like Bragg, Campbell, any of those, the housing all fucking blows because it's how quick can you put it up? Yeah.
Well, like in the Navy, though, I'm assuming because most of the time those guys are abroad, they're on ship. You know what I mean? So their main bulk of their money and shit for housing, it goes into berthing. It doesn't go into fucking
but
like shore duty.
No, they still take care of the families. Like they're still the housing.
Just
isn't,
the officer.
The housing isn't
boat.
for the service member. It's for the family.
That's true.
Because the service member, they don't deserve anything. It's the families.
And it's the government. Do you really think the government's going to try to short a budget?
Oh, wait, what? No, John, the government.
Not this time of year.
No, for housing, they contract it out to a contractor that takes care of housing. The contractor, to make money, doesn't take care of the housing.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I get that.
So.
But when they're not going to be like, oh, well, you know what? We're just going to take housing money and put it into the boat.
I know I've lived in some dog shit base housing. I know that.
Yeah.
When I was like a Lance Corporal housing on Camp Pendleton Fuck, dude. It looked like, you ever seen that movie Friday? It looked like Watts. Right? Like it was like Watts duplexes, man. Like it was fucking
I
ghetto,
was
dude.
literally about to say, like, most of that stuff is all fucking duplexes.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, it
just
was
fucking-
fucked. Crazy story. My buddy Eli he lives in Austin. About 5 years after I lived there, longer than that, 10 years after I lived there, he lived in the same fucking apartment that I did
Nice.
in that housing. Yeah. We figured that out one night drinking. I was like, wait. You lived where? Which one? That one? Motherfucker, I live. What? Like, it was crazy. Like, yeah. And I was like, was it still shitty? He's like, absolutely. I was like, well, good to see the times haven't changed.